you need to follow it. You don't ask for advice and then go, oh, I don't think so. I mean, you might say, no, I think that's against the teachings and I'm not going to do that. That's acceptable. But if they just tell you something, like I had a friend who asked, he said, I'm really having trouble with my 100 prostrations every day. He says, well, I think you should do 200. So she did 200 and her back problem stopped. So, but, isn't that good luck? Anyway, but the point is, these are the things you want to keep in mind. If you've taken someone on as a teacher and you ask them for advice, you're supposed to put it into practice. It's not just something casual like, hey, I don't have to listen to him. I don't have to listen to her just because I have, No. It's a more committed relationship than that. So.
It's not like asking a friend.
No, it's not like asking a friend. Even though they say spiritual friend, no. It's really about saying, I am completely relying on you to lead me out of samsara, to complete enlightenment. So I'm going to do what you tell me to do. So it's a much deeper commitment. So you don't ask for advice lightly. You want to make sure that you'd be willing to follow it. Very few people ask their teachers for advice. And this is why. You want to be very clear. But all the students I know who ask their teacher for advice regularly, whenever they're getting ready to do anything, is this good for me to do? There is no question they make progress. You can just see it. It's amazing. But it's, it's just, but it's because they put it into practice. So if you go, what should I do next? And I say, well, I really want you to go to Mongolia and start a center. That's what you do. And that's how all the centers around the world got started. So we have all these dedicated students to be grateful for. Jackie Healy, she started this center. All the places around the world exist because someone was brave enough to ask their teacher, what should I do? And the teacher said, I want you to start a center in Sydney, Australia. I want you to start a center in Singapore. I want you to start a center, and that's what they do. So it's, one student was told, I think you should sell your house and start a business making gelato because it's a really good gelato and you just might make enough money for whatever it was, the ultimate goal. It was like, oh, this takes Guru devotion to a whole new level. I thought I was generous and I found out I wasn't. So I'm not sharing a secret. It was told in a class. It was really a hoot. So anyway, alrighty. So we're going to, what do we do now?
Dedicate.
Pop quiz.
Dedicate.
We dedicate. Why?
Because we want to develop merit for our...
We've already developed merit. That's what we're dedicating.
We're dedicating our merit, correct?
Mm-hmm. For what purpose?
To benefit others, to benefit other sentient beings.
And dedicating it makes it, if we dedicate it for a particular reason, it makes it not go to waste. It's like, because within we can say, oh, I don't just want it to ripen as ice cream tomorrow, even if it's called Buddha delight,
Mm-hmm.
And we want to be very careful about our dedications. But it's our opportunity to dedicate whatever positive thing might result to be able to benefit not just us, but all sentient beings and not run out until there are no suffering sentient beings at all. So it's, because we can make them really big dedications. And what else should we do? Within that dedication, what do we want to remember?
Rejoice.
Well, we definitely want to rejoice. We do that before the dedication. So let's rejoice first. So rejoice that you, stuck it out. You didn't, snore too loudly, and you showed up. You had an intention. You showed up. You really put your mind to work. These are all great effort. So we rejoice about that, and we rejoice in each other's efforts because we get more. So that's good. And what else do we need to do?
Thank the teacher.
We don't need to thank the teacher.
Well, not to get to cycle here, but would you set an intention for the rest of the...
Well, that's good to do next.
Okay.
What's last? What do we need to protect the dedications from and our
Seal.
merits from?
Seal.
We need to seal it
Empty.
From anger.
and emptiness, because we need to protect it from anger. Anger can destroy our roots of virtue, but if you remember emptiness, you know, if you remember that, you know, that things are merely imputed by language and conception. So us creating this merit, we're merely imputed by language and conception. The action of merit making is merely imputed by language and conception. And then dedicating it to the benefit of others. You know, that dedication is empty, and so is all others. Everybody's empty, so that seals it in merit. So now we want to just dedicate all our merits, you know, to the great enlightenment, so that it does not end, does not exhaust until there are no suffering sentient beings left in samsara. Understanding the three spheres of emptiness: the agent, the action, and the recipient. Yay, team. All right.
Thank
So
you,
now
Ellen.
you can set an intention for whatever you're doing next. You know, if you're going home to people, you know, remember that to be thrilled to see.
Thank you, Val.
Thank you,
Thank
Vanessa.
you.
And a quick reminder about next Saturday, not this Saturday, but the next, the 28th is our Transforming Problems Practice
Practice
Day
Day.
with Jackie Keeley. So from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., doing a full day of meditation from our DB course, Transforming Problems. Also, we are trying to form a community care support group for the community members in need and also the community, and maybe even too, hopefully, a little bit of the Bahamas. So if you're interested in joining that, see Graciela or give her your email or sign up on the little sheet out there so you can be included in that email list, as there will be more information to come on that.
Okay. Anything else?